The dust will leave itself. It's fine.
Leave me be, please.
Waven turns around, picks up the spade,
Revenge.
lifts it in the air, and turns the spade to the sharp side. And as he was about to hit that guy,
You fired me. Look at you now. Okay, I can't talk about that one. Mama, it's coming. Your revenge is coming. You bloody shit.
4:10.
These are the PNC News. With your head anchor, Tabiso Di Rubitsa Noha. And your weatherman, the very cool Alfred Lichadima. And on sports, the very unfit Eusebius Swinya. On economics, it's the very beautiful Joyce D. Chilide. And on criminal news, the epitome of criminality. The one and only Makoda 211.
There were so much shots, gunshots which went around.
Only on PNC News. Kiditaba, the serious.
Oh, where's everyone?
PNC News.
And then Zagalan.
Hello and welcome to PNC News. My name is Leslie Fairkaker and I'm back like not your father. Your father doesn't love you. In today's news, Westbury residents have taken to the streets to protest for water. Some residents of Westbury haven't had water for 7 days. 7 days. Do you know what Craig David did in 7 days? He met this girl on Monday, took her for a drink on Tuesday. They were making love by Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, Saturday. Craig David and this girl was very thirsty. If they lived in Westbury, they would have been dead. There would be nothing to tap.
Residents are saying,
yes, if they can bring that guy, they arrested now, then we can leave and wait for the 2 to 3 days until the city manager comes back to us. Bring that guy back.
It's waiting here until the gentleman that's been arrested is brought back.
I need water.
Okay.
At this rate, kids from the area are going to have to choose between Christmas clothes or Christmas water. Residents of Westbury were heard chanting, "What do we want? Water! What do we want? Water!" Personally, I would have sang, "Make me sweat, make me lose my breath, make me water." I'm a big Tyler fan. But I don't mind as long as they get their message across. Residents of Westbury, I stand with you. Just don't chant too much and get your throats dry. There's no water.
Residents of Coronationville and Westbury have blockaded the roads here, just a couple of kilometers actually from Auckland Park headquarters.
We want water! We want water! We want water! We want dirty! We want water!
Use a Bluetooth speaker. Don't let your voice get watered down. Many parts in Joburg have been left with no water. Joburg Water is grappling with massive loss of 12 million liters of water daily due to illegal connections. Joburg is definitely a man. We all think we can lay pipe. If Joburg Water was a bar, they would have nothing on tap. Now that's a bar. No H2. Just O, which means no Oros. It's ludicrous, not the rapper. There's no O's in different area codes. Let's go to sports. Over to you, Eusebius Samsonowaka.
thank you, Leslie. My name is Eusebius Swinyag, and welcome to Sports and Stuff Like That. South Africa, Guys, do you hear that tapping? It's just me. What does that sound? Joyce!
What?
What are you doing?
I'm having a Telkom summer.
Telkom summer. What's that?
Yeah, it's called Tap2Win. So, you can win your share of 350 million in prizes. You can get yourself a petrol voucher for your little quid. I'll get myself a voucher to fashion it up. Makora, you can even, with all the phones you have, you've got many entries there.
How do I enter?
Oh, okay. So all you have to do is buy a minimum of 20 rand airtime, and you secure your place for the day.
Wait, 20 rand.
Just 20 bucks.
And you can win worth of 350 million in prizes.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Mos, that's a steal.
Wow. Must everything be? Oh.
Okay, guys, we still at work.
Okay.
You guys, we still at work.
Okay, that's fine.
Can we?
Okay.
Hey, I just want petrol.
Yeah. Shut up.
And my choice.
Hey.
Let me tap.
Can we get back to work?
What are you?
Please?
Why? Okay. Yeah, tap. Yeah.
Just.
Why are you touching my hair? Makara, what is wrong?
soft.
No, this is 5,000 rand worth of softness. Don't put your grubby fingers in my hair.
5,000.
Goodness. Bella.
One, you now.
Thank you, Leslie. My name is Eusebius Swinyag, and welcome to Sports and Stuff Like Joyce.
This 350 million is finishing. I want my share.
Man, can this day get any worse? Fighting at home and at work. Thank you, Leslie. My name is Eusebius Swinyag, and welcome to Sports and Stuff Like It. I had an argument at home with my wife, but I am happy to be here. Now let's get into your sports bulletin. It was an amazing weekend for rugby, the Real Madrid of rugby, or as we call them in South Africa, the ZCC of rugby. Because when you look at the team, all you see is stars. The Sharks beat Exeter Chiefs 36-21 in their Champions Cup opener, but the victory wasn't convincing as the Sharks lacked discipline like a grade 9 student who smokes at break time. At one point in the game, the Sharks found themselves with only 12 players on the field, with 3 players getting sent to the sunburn. Luckily, they held on to the game like a side chick that wants to get her rent paid, and they walked away with the victory.
Best club rugby competition in the world, best of the best in action. Starts from Sharks. Makazola Mapimpi, good support line, Oxenshire, that is unreal. That from Hooker, Ethan Hooker.
From Grant Williams and Pepsi Buthelezi, ball in one hand, but it does extremely well. Beats 1-2 defenders, all the way from the 22.
Sia Kolisi's got Mapimpi. Does not need him. Try number 4, Sia Kolisi.
You see, Youbes always tells the truth. I never make up a lie and make up stories. Now moving on to some exciting athletic news. Gout, the man so nice, they named him twice. An Australian-born sprinter just broke the under 2016 men's 200-meter record. He ran it in under 20.06 seconds. That's faster than a Nigerian booking their flight to South Africa after they heard the good news. Gout broke Peter Norman's record that lasted for 56 years. You know what else can last for that long? A marriage. I was at Alfred's house and Makora stole my phone, and that's why it was off.
So we're away, a really good start there, and now starts to move through his Gout. So the Queenslander, who hasn't even touched the ground yet, the young man, and he's boomed away here in the heats, and he's gone. 10.05. How do you do?
And now moving on to your weird sport of the week. It is called dwarf tossing. And this sport pretty much explains itself. You take a little person that's dressed up in Velcro and throw them as far as possible. Why Velcro? I don't know. Maybe little people are slippery and they don't want you to get those extra meters. This sport was invented in Australia in the 1980s, proving that only prisoners can come up with a game this crazy. We can learn a lot from this sport. Don't just throw your opinions Africans all willy-nilly, dress them up in Velcro so they can stick. And before I forget, Kaizer Chiefs and Man United. My name is Eusebius Swinyak, and that's all the time I have here at sports and stuff like that. Back to you, you losing Velcro man.
Thank you, Msunya Sunyak. Don't ever mention Man United when they don't win. Don't do that. Now for the economy. Over to you, Joyce the charlatan.
Joyce, let's go, Joyce.
Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. Thank you so much for that label. Welcome to the economic segment. I am Joyce Wakadi Cheleteng. In your first report, according to Investec, sentiment in South Africa is improving with consumers shifting their spending away from essentials. Isn't the timing impeccable? December, more money, more luxury. In fact, you'll find yourself saying things like, put the choice assorted on my card. In fact, take two. Rishulwaki crowd. Despite several global crises, it seems that South Africans are more optimistic about the future. Deloitte said the formation of the GNU, a slight loosening of monetary policy, and the stabilization of electricity supply that saw an end to load shedding in March have contributed to a more positive outlook for many South Africans. So essentially, we can see that electric is the locomotive to healthier pockets and more e-wallets just for being beautiful.
So South Africa's December 2023 inflation figures are out. And if you look at the food category, food price inflation moderated to around about 8.5% from 9% in November, and against our expectation of a potential slight uptick to 9.3%.
Inflation has also fallen continuously, with Stats SA reporting inflation below the target band at 2.8% for October. Let's see how long this lasts. We go through the roller coaster of emotions. Fortunately, this situation is looking like the house that's excited for the father to come home. Now everyone cares about the breadwinner. Looking at your 2025 forecast, what will this look like? According to reports, the diverse 2025 outlook for South Africa's trading and investment partners means that local companies are looking for financing will have to up their game and demonstrate their reliability and ability to expand their export markets. You can't just go to the bank looking like worn and torn while trying hard not to break the prayer chain in your mind that will grant you the loan. You must say what you can offer. What are you able to bring to the table? What table are you bringing? Sell yourself. South Africa's largest sources of foreign investment, the US, the UK, and Germany, are entering 2025 with mixed fortunes, with modest growth forecasts across key developed countries. Reminds me of dating. The candidates are offering real things, and there are many options, but don't clear the bench until you've narrowed it down to the big contenders. Everyone can provide.
US inflation rate fell to 2.4% in September. Here is what that means for interest rates and markets. It wasn't that long ago that the Federal Reserve, the central bank of the United States, was worrying that annual inflation would surpass 9% in the middle of 2022. The US economy hadn't seen prices rise that fast since the 1980s. And most everyone feared that a series of interest rate hikes would plunge the economy into recession.
In your Hustler of the Week, a big shout out goes to Hyundai for partnering with Katlehong Engineering School of Specialization, where learners will be trained in motor technicians. I can sigh a sigh of relief because not everybody can be a DJ. We need motor technicians. We need more electricians, plumbers, pick it up, blue collar workers. You guys make a difference.
Yeah. So this is where we play with this from grade. Hi, how are you guys doing?
that's it for this week. Back to you in studio, Lucius.
Thank you, Joyce. Sorted now for the crime of crimes and the criminals to all the criminologies. Over to you, Makora Toulouse.
Donko Leslie, it's that time again. It's 10:45. Isikhathi sokwenza imali. Iklefe engathandeki ibhare ngasabeki. Qola kami, ngiqwale ngawe. Bafethu. Yes, I'm worried about you guys. Festive season ngathi yandida. So, umakoro ubona ukuthi kungcono eze to warn you guys and keep you guys safe. Sizwa bathi kune clever la ngaphandle hamba intshontsha ama weaves wabantu. Intshontsha ama bathini 3,000, 5,000 Peruvian. We don't know these things, but bawa ntshontsha bawa tata, and you guys are in danger. Also sekuthiwa sabatargete nama rasta manje ama German. So, guys, this is a fair warning from us in studio to you guys emakhaya. Good to stay vigilant. Let's just take a look at this surveillance footage. If anyone at home can identify this unidentifiable man, do you know who he is? Yeah, even me, I don't know. So maybe you people at home can help us identify this man. Roll the surveillance tape. It's a difficult one to tell. That guy, I don't think I've seen him. Do you know who it? Even me, guys, but maybe you at home, if you are brave enough, you can tell us who it is, and we'll see what happens. Yeah, but in the meantime, stay safe. Be vigilant, and back to you in studio, Leslie. What's that? Surprise Murir.
Thank you, Makora. We watch and we don't judge. Over to you, Alfred. Alhamdulillah. Make it rain on this house.
Hey, hello. Welcome back to the news weather desk. My name is Alfred Legadima. Moya wa South Africa is burning us alive. Hey, wafisha bafetu. Family members are stuck in houses with nowhere to go, looking like those crocodiles at the zoo. You know, those ones around the watering hole with their mouths open the whole day, like this. And nothing else to do, just absorbing the atmosphere, just taking in life. You know, the kind of life taking that occasionally makes a fly just come and land on your bottom lip uninterrupted, just laying there like a UNICEF baby. That's what they think of us. And you don't even have the power to remove it because you are a UNICEF baby. That's the kind of weather that has made us realize that Mzansi, South Africa, is not Africa light. It is actually Africa. It's the kind of Africa where we even have our own version of child soldiers. Only Renaro Babicha di Zama, cause Shem Bazama. It's the kind of weather that gets people to indulge in alcoholic beverages. Long have we forgotten about the cooling agents, H2O water. No, now we want our cooling agent to be either alcohol or a private sector air conditioner. country like Mutoswana le Lekerkos. Moya wa South Africa is like the waiting room before Utsana Satan. Hallelujah. If you understand what I mean. It's going to rain only in Mpumalanga and Limpopo. Everywhere else is what we call a heat wave, and you will see what I'm talking about right now, because Polokwane is sitting at 36, which is the square root of 6, and if you didn't know that, you do math lit, and it's okay. And at night it's going to be 20, which is the age of somebody with a low self-esteem. Gauteng is sitting at 31, which is a prime number. If you don't know what a prime number is, that means utseni skolo sela saubitiwa ramangmang, and it's okay. And at night it's going to be 19. Mpumalanga is sitting at 32, which is the age of Alfred in a couple of years' time. And then at night it will be sitting at 20, which is the age Alfred was many, many moons ago. Bloemfontein is sitting at 36, which is the age Alfred hopes to never be. But he will get there because he wants to get to 50. And then at night it's 15, which is the age where Alfred was still living in Leverhome. And in Eastern Cape, it's sitting at 25, which is the perfect age for somebody to be. And at night it will be 17. It will also have some scattered rainy showers. At Uppington, I don't know what they are trying to fight, but they are cooking people alive over there at weathers of 39, and at night it's sitting at 16. The mosquitoes will still be alive at night. So if you are in Uppington, be prepared to do this. And in Cape Town, we are sitting at 22, and at night it is 15. Northwest is sitting at weathers of 36, and at night it's 15. That's it from the news weather desk. My name is Alfred Lechadis Selimosa Dadis. And then back to you in studio, Maslepiana. Kumklope.
Thank you, Alfred. When Man United lose every day, it rains. That's it from us at PNC News this week. My name is Leslie Fairkaker. See you next week. Same green screen. Fuck my cologne. And Nottingham Forest.
You know something's popping when funny meets cheesy. Like the fresh scent of a man with a plan, the creativity is always freshly delivered. Introducing the coolest, funniest, and freshest trio in the podcast scenes, PNC. Proudly and freshly brought to you by X, with the X effect.
This one is
99%.
Yeah.
Yeah. When she's angry, she uses the able body. When she's
Wow.
pissed off, she uses the
Wow.
paralimb.
Is this
Wow. Let's not glaze over the fact that he said I'm half able-bodied.
Yeah, the other day I packed disabled packing for her.
When they come out the car, and then
The guy in the wheelchair was like, my brother, boy. And he was like, oh.
Wow. Okay. Wow.
So thank you, Farida.
Okay, use me, guys.
Cheese boys, cheese girls, and the cheese babies.
Yes.
Welcome to another episode of the Popcorns and the What's going on? What's going on with me, guys? Is this thing buffering?
Stop. It's killing you.
Which one is this one?
Do it.
Yo, maybe it's because I'm dressed in green. And green means go.
Yeah.
So let's go again. Cheese babies. Welcome to another rendition of People Need Comedy. Because that's what people need.
Yeah.
Before we get things kicking off here, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce the man you see on the far right, your left. Ladies and gentlemen, he is dressed like 4 different types of seasons and backgrounds. He looks like a runner who works at a border post and is a waiter at a Chinese restaurant, but also a farmer. Ladies and gentlemen, Tsitsi Turmeric, the barbaric. And And in the middle, ladies and gentlemen, the rose amongst the many thorns is here. Dressed like her favorite pastime, bedtime. A fan of sleeping, she's rocking a fitted sheet with a wife beater underneath and shoes that look like a mattress. Ladies and gentlemen, Farida Ferrofai Fizay.
Yeah.
And in the back, ladies and gentlemen, a man who gave up on his hairline at the age of 19. Please put your hands together for the one and only Sean Ray.
It gave up on him.
Yeah.
Let's tell the truth. The hairline one. It's not you, it's me.
Say more things. Yours is coming.
Hey, man.
And someone said to him, "Bra, you know if you shave it, it's gonna grow back."
And he's still waiting.
Now introducing the person that told him to shave all of his hair. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the man with the facts. Tabiso Mhlongo.
And ladies and gentlemen, dressed like a member of our soldiers here in South Africa at the border post. Yeah, paid bridge. Somebody who looks like he gave up on the law a long time ago. The last time you were working was during COVID. Now you just sit in a bulldozer all day, doing nothing. I don't know why I just said all that stuff.
No one
But
knows
you're
why
looking
you say
good.
the things you say.
Yeah, but you're looking good, man. I'm trying to get the spirit of negativity out of me, you know. You look good, my brother.
You look amazing as well.
Thank you. I'm trying to be a positive guy.
You're doing well.
December has begun.
You?
Yeah.
What did you get up to on your weekend?
I'm a father now. So nothing. My schedule is somebody else's crime. That guy controls the whole household. Yeah. He cries, we all move. You know. So I've really been doing nothing much but just raising my kid. Really. It's fun. It's nice, you know. But on TikTok, I watch, you know. I watch everybody else doing stuff. Got a nice. What have you been doing?
Yes.
I rested this weekend. Saturday, I didn't do anything. I just did, house vibes, laundry, clean. And then Sunday,
What kind of a cleaner are you?
I'm a hectic cleaner, I won't lie. I take everything off the floor. I don't clean around it.
And what is in the background while you clean? What's playing? Tony Braxton?
No, so now
Tamia?
I've gotten into listening to podcasts. It's so weird. I can
While
watch
cleaning?
Yes.
True.
I really enjoy it. Like, especially if it's like something that I am interested in. Like, I watch our podcast while I clean. I have like a schedule. Like, Mondays I do this, Tuesdays I do that. So Saturdays are my chill days and I just clean.
Mondays when? Because we are here on Mondays.
When I'm cleaning, when I come back from work, Tabiso.
You clean after work?
Yes. Mondays I don't have time in the morning. I don't want to do that cleaning thing in the morning.
But when you clean at night, you can't listen to music. That's weird.
I'm not cleaning at night. Oh my God.
But in my culture, you're not allowed to sweep at night.
Can't.
Yeah.
That is wrong.
Why? Because that's when the witches are using the brooms to fly.
I don't know, but
apparently they say it's.
Hey, you're gonna get hurt. Hey, you're gonna get hurt.
Apparently the old people say it's like you're sweeping the good luck out of your house.
Yes, but also it
All the
brings. Does your broom stay outside or inside the house?
What?
In Limpopo, where do your broom stay?
Yeah.
Inside?
Parking lot.
Wow.
Vehicle dating.
With the chain.
Spiritual thieves.
And the rich people in Limpopo are driving a Wizmop.
For smooth at night.
Basil, big green clean machine. So you don't clean to Tamia?
No, on a Sunday I do. It's mandatory on a Sunday.
Yeah, because
I clean on Sunday.
I clean every day.
Wow.
I really do.
You must try and clean with Broom. You're so
I'll
fast.
never make it.
When you're done cleaning with Broom, the whole house smells like pine gel.
You also
It just smells like pine gel and pep.
The dust will leave itself. It's fine.
Leave me be, please. Don't chase me.
You're too
And the
energetic.
irreverse
I'll
out
go.
the door.
What are the cockroaches in?
This was a line.
Going outside. Yes.
And you boys, what did you get up to this weekend? Taps on news.
What did I get up to? I don't know. I think I did a lot of stuff. Oh, we did the live viewing of the Comedy Central roast of PNC.
Oh, and you were the opening act for that, and you killed it. You
Yes.
absolutely killed it. Well done, bro.
Well done.
Thank you, man.
And you are a writer of the roast. And you killed
Stunning. Hey,
Thank you.
And you are also a father like Tits. Yeah.
Too much has been happening.
But you have more
It was my kid's
experience.
birthday on the 2nd.
Hey, wholesome today.
Yeah.
No
Wholesome.
bad stuff, please. Nobody mentioned
When the two
nobody.
of you link up.
Yeah, when the two fathers get together.
No order. There's no order.
Yeah, I haven't hung out with Tevi, so.
And you've been fine.
Ever since I've been a father.
Look at your skin glowing.
Yeah, that's why my child still has me. I'm quarter to.
Almost.
Quarter to deadbeat, man.
No, don't do
Oh, I
that.
thought you were going to say quarter to
No,
love.
it's a joke, guys. Yo, deadbeats hit you so much that you can't even joke about it.
can't.
Deadbeat.
Hey,
Triggers.
It's a reality.
Who has a deadbeat here? I mean,
All of
Pops,
us.
you yours passed
all of
away,
us.
bruh.
But he was a deadbeat before he passed away.
Oh, but at least he made it final. That he's not
Yes.
coming back.
I'm really
Unless that
going.
was his final plan of running.
Mine ran away alive. He was chonking me from a distance. Maram Fanok star. He's self-raising. You flower, Fanuaga. And I raised myself. You know what it is to raise yourself.
Your mother,
Yes.
your mother did a lot.
What do you mean?
She did.
She couldn't do certain things, my brother. I had to do it myself. I could see other fathers. Well, I was like, oh, let me implement it myself.
You
I
what
taught
to
myself
do.
how to swim. That's not a mother's job.
In the bathtub.
My first toolbox, I bought it.
You are
I learned at 13
tough
by
life.
myself.
Tough life.
Yeah.
But at the cheat.
Yeah, but it's okay.
My weekend was dope, man. I was just relaxing, and then all of a sudden, bruh, I saw the news. Do you guys know that the CEO of that medical
Yes, the
aid was shot
yes.
in America?
Bruh, I've been hearing so many stories about that. Apparently, even the bullets were engraved.
Yes.
Like each bullet had a word. Like,
Triple D, deny.
Told you will get you.
Delay, deny, and something else.
What? Delay and deny. That was on
Wasn't
the
it
bullets.
3?
I don't know how many bullets there were. I didn't count for Rita.
I thought there was
But-
3, but it had delay, deny, which is like the premise of healthcare systems.
Yes.
So when you put in a claim, they'll delay it and then they'll deny it.
Deny. Because they delayed and then wait for you to die.
Yeah, so that they don't
And
pay
then
you out.
They don't pay you out. That's what they do. So that guy was fed up, bruh. And I just look, like it's so wild that, bruh, no one has, how can you say, like everyone wants, because even the comments, bruh, people were laughing because the company put out a post to say that this guy died, and people were laughing in the comments. Yes, who's the next CEO?
Whoa.
People were saying things like that, and I'm just like, yo, people want revenge, bruh. And like, because I was thinking to myself, like, I wouldn't want to like demolish someone like that if you ever had to take out revenge on someone, right?
yeah, but also like to show you how premeditated this was. The fact that they engraved the bullets. Do you know what I mean? Like that's not a, you know, like our hits very quick in South Africa. It's just some guy with the pakas runs up to you, runs away. This guy had the time to go engrave bullets. You have to find an
Where do you engrave bullets?
He had to find out where that guy was going to be, and he knew this
He
part
had
of
to
the
do-
weekend he's going to be there.
Farida, on top of finding out, engraving the bullets.
To say,
With the
here's a message for you. You deny.
Imagine our guys started putting messages on their bull.
Oh.
Hosh, toko, losh. From 3 bullets, they say hosh, toko, losh.
Yo, bro, and I know South Africans, we got creative with those please call me.
Yeah, people I love you. Sonje, a bullet is easy.
Never loved you.
Easy.
Bro, I'm telling you. The company, I'm sure they started losing money on SMSs
Yeah,
because
they
people
did.
were engraving their messages on the
But
please
they
call.
also, you remember they gave us like ridiculous amount of please calls a day, like 10. So you could
Yeah.
send messages until they're
The
done.
whole day, yes.
Then they were like, oh, 3.
Like the bullets.
Good morning, good afternoon, good night.
Because it made me think, like, why would you want revenge on that type of level? Like, for me, growing up in King Williamstown, like, I've seen people, like, have mercy, bro. I remember this one guy's name was Waven.
Wait, before you get into Waven, the correct words are deny, defend, and depose, which are phrases commonly used to describe insurer tactics to avoid paying claims.
Wait, first of all, do we all have medical aid here? Because I don't want to talk to somebody about medical aid and they're on hospital. There are certain terms that we are going to use, and we want to make sure that
we are all part of the jargon.
You don't just go to the hospital and wait.
vitality points,
like, no, I'll
Stand
go
in
wait
line.
and see what Bara says.
If they can help me.
It's because like as I was gonna say now, Waven, like when I saw Mercy, bruh, this guy, he was like the scum of the earth, man. Especially like in a place like Breitbach. Like this guy wanted to be a gangster so badly, and he would steal, rob. So one day he robs an old age home, right? In Breitbach, right? And he goes in and
hostage.
Also, they can't hear you. Hey, everybody get down! I said get down!
Then they looked at him and said, take off your glasses. Good. Now give me your passes.
Oh, Waven came back with a wheelchair and oxygen.
So one day this man robs the old age home and he robs it with a plastic gun. And I don't know if I told the story before, but he robs it with a plastic gun. As he's robbing the place, bruh, people, it's like old age home. Some people have coins, some people have paper money. So the mistake he made was putting the money in his other hand where the gun was. And people heard that, you know that sound plastic makes against metal. And they heard it's a plastic gun. Bruh, they started chasing him. And this is where I come into the story. So it was visiting hours. So there was young people there as well.
Okay.
So this is where I come into the story. I see Waven running up the street. And I see a gang of people behind him. And the guy that's right behind him has a spade. And that guy's gaining meters on Waven. And he's getting to Waven with the spade, bruh. With the flat side of the spade.
Yo.
He hits Waven on his back. Dog, I just heard.
You knocked the air out of him.
Waven, bruh, he's still running, dog. I don't know how.
Adrenaline.
That guy takes another swing. As he swings, he misses. The momentum of the spade carries him and he falls. The spade falls out of his hand. Waven turns around, picks up the spade.
Revenge.
Lifts it in the air and turns the spade to the sharp side. And as he was about to hit, that guy that's on the floor looked at him and said, bruh, I hit you with the flat side.
Be fair. Be fair.
And then Waven just shook his head. You're right. And then turned the spade to the floor and hit him with it once, and then dropped it and continued running.
Man.
That is an
And I
evil
was like,
place.
oh my word, I must, bruh, that was like, because I don't like revenge. Would you, if you had to take revenge out on someone, would you go the full distance or would you pull back a little bit?
Let me tell you, I've always been scared of revenge. Especially when it's like, mob justice. I've been in situations, because I'm very fast when I run, right? Where they knew that
So you say if you were Wayne, they wouldn't have caught you.
Never, bro. Oh, it would be unfair if I'm chasing somebody, bro. I ran, bro. Like, so the one time there was a guy they caught in Xavier on Monday in Joburg, here in the south where I grew up.
Yeah.
Half of my life after moving from Lewahome, right? So they're mooring this guy there. And this guy, I don't know what they say he stole tiles off a roof. First of all, I was like, yo, dog, like, that's a weird crime. Like, he's stealing roof tiles, whatever.
Yeah.
So they catch this guy. Now they're kicking him. And you know when you can see Mo, hey, this one is not going to end nicely, you know. So then they say, Titi, kick. Because I was watching as well. They say everybody who's watching there must do something so that we can all be quiet. So they say, kick. Then I was like, nah, bro, I can't kick. And I went home and I fed somebody who worked at my house and I told him to go kick.
So you move the onus on
So
from
bro,
yourself.
John is doing the garden.
Yeah.
He doesn't have papers. So chances of catching him are very minute.
slim, yeah.
Me, I'm South African. I was born here.
Yeah, they can track you.
I have an ID number.
They
Hey,
can
my
track
brother.
you.
You fed him to give him strength.
Yeah, bro.
Go put your foot there.
Go.
Gave him
Go
spinach. Gave him spinach.
And he kicked him.
With those gardening boots.
Did the guy make it?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Ish.
Also, another guy, like I got robbed once by those kinds of people as well. And my dad took those guys to the bush. You know,
Finishing
they
them.
robbed me of my soccer ball from the Confederation Cup.
Your father took them to the bush too?
Can you?
No.
Oh.
Hey.
He was. Thought he was converting them to become men.
They're gonna meet too my father in another way. No, I'm circumcised because of him.
You're robbing my house. You're uncircumcised.
No, the repercussions are vile.
No, they robbed us at the park.
But revenge-wise, Titi, would you be capable of pulling revenge like that CEO guy? Because like the CEO guy was definitely shot by someone. That's committing revenge.
I think the revenge topic is so broad, right? You know, if you're a very spiritual, religious person, you kind of have to have the belief and the faith that everyone gets dealt with accordingly, right? But that's what I'm saying is that
Based on
it's
principle.
not up to you to go and avenge the thing that has happened to you, right? No sin goes by unpunished, basically. So you're supposed to, as a highly religious person, you're supposed to leave it in the hands
of God,
right?
That's
That's not. I'm giving you the religious side. I also have to say, as a human being, there are certain things that you as an individual or you as a community kind of have to do, right? So if you look at like safety and security within like townships and peri-urban areas, it's gone to the dogs, bro. It's bad, right? And especially because people are now using drugs and there's a lot of influx of people who you say are not meant to be here. So crime within the townships is rife. Back in the day, crime never used to happen in the township. Back in the day, crime would happen outside the township and the goods would be brought into the township.
Yeah.
Crime had codes back in the day. Like they didn't rob from people like themselves. Now all of that's gone. Now it's just like people are stealing weird things. They're stealing your gate, your taps, your doors. So sometimes as a community, you get angry and you go, enough is enough. You try and use the law and all of these things, and it's never enough. You tell them these guys are selling drugs here, these people are living illegally here. So what ends up happening is communities take it upon themselves, and they're the ones that deal with these things. It's called mob justice. So that's the community taking revenge, going, we are tired of seeing our kids being assaulted. We are tired of our kids being subjected to this because of these people that you are not doing anything about. Because again, we're leaving it to the hands of the law and it's not happening. So we take our own revenge. In the case of a person as well, I'm also just like, look, I'm a very religious person, bruh. But me, dog, you do something to my family, you touch my family, bruh. Me, I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Me, I'm tired of bad guys winning. Bad guys are winning, my brother. As we lie to ourselves, hey, God will prevail.
You know what? I think
God
I
is
think
relaxed. Yo, God is relaxed. Yo, oh God.
I think that's revenge, ne? Has different tiers.
That's what I'm
ne?
saying. Yeah.
And some things, I mean, obviously, because the degree of which you are wanting to export the hurt will vary from situation to person as well. I'm a petty avenger. I'll break your earring, the one you use every day, and I'll throw it away, and you'll walk around one way. Where is this? And I'll be quiet. In spaces where it's like you're imposing bad energy on me, I leave that up to God. My job on earth is not to be the hander out of karma. That's not my job. My job is not to make sure you pay for what you did to me. That'll come to you. And you know why? I can walk away from a situation knowing I gave everything I could. And I was as honest as I could be, and you still fought me for it. Whatever relationship it is, friendship, work, whatever. I gave you everything. I get cool. Now I can walk away. I can. And I know when it comes, it's not going to be now. It's not going to be, and that, but it's so sick, but it gives me joy because I'm like, I'm hurt now, and I'll cry now.
But because that's that revenge, emotional revenge. You know, like when you get rejected by a girl, then you like,
I'm gonna get rich. I'm gonna get in shape. I'm gonna
Give her a
I will
handshake.
grow my hair back.
I'll buy new clothes.
I will lose the weight.
Fireproof ones.
I'll fix this tattoo.
Yeah.
So
I'll buy a new
so
geezer.
even that that's also another type of revenge, right? Revenge in relationships, right? Because sometimes you get hurt by the other person. So here's my question with regards to revenge in relationships. Do you act according to what has been done to you, or do you leave it? Right? And a lot of the times, I remember I was listening to this other one video, and some lady was saying that, you know, women have a way of concealing their actions better than men. So she's like, and she said, if you do something to me, I'll go get my revenge, but you will never know. So I'm like, in that case, is the revenge, when you get revenge, are you supposed to let the other person know that I have avenged the thing you've done to me?
In a relationship, you can smell revenge.
No.
You can smell or mood.
It's intentional.
Mood is a revenge.
That's a different kind of revenge, though. That's
why there's
fantasy
tears.
revenge.
Is it called
Fantasy revenge? So it's just like what we was trying to explain, there are different tiers or different levels of revenge. There's emotional revenge, there's fantasy revenge, there's revenge that you carry out because you want the other person to know
Yes.
it was me.
I did
Yes.
this. Yeah. They
That
need
one,
to know.
Bra, revenge hurts. Like if you know that someone, it's almost like, say, like relationship revenge is basically your wife being like, hey, you know what? Since you were there, I slept with your best friend.
You.
Crying. No matter, bro, you could have done whatever outside. Nothing hurts. That one slaps.
Now you imagine your wife's juicy thighs.
How what?
With that guy with ashy feet. You're like, damn.
And you saw hurts even more.
Yeah, you're like,
Why?
Bro. Naked. You're like, he's from Venda.
Bro, and you know what? I believe that you must carry out some sort of revenge for your own mental health. You know, like, because a lot of us, we let too many things go.
True.
And then you're gonna end up taking revenge on the wrong people. You know, like you find that
It's gonna come out in another way.
Now you've had enough of being the complacent
Yeah,
one and the wrong one.
Now we're just spreading out revenge.
How
to
would you
everybody.
advise a friend that's going through that? Would you, like, someone who's gone through that, like they caught their husband or their wife with someone, do you advise them to go do the same thing?
No,
Because
bro.
also remember, as much as it is revenge, but is it serving you?
Not at all.
But
not at all.
But I say, bro, I deal with things like an athlete, bro.
All right.
An athlete, you lose today. All you can do is reply on the next meet. You know, like when we run, sometimes you run against the same people, like over and over and over again. Sometimes this one beats you, sometimes this one trips your leg. Like a lot of things can happen. The only thing you do is you must be better. Even with haterade in the industry or your girlfriend, just become better, bro. Like it really, really does help. It doesn't help you serve the other person whatever they deserve, but for you, it will clean out your heart, dog. Like there's no reason, bro. How many things have went wrong in this career of ours? How many things have went wrong in
how many people have backstabbed
how
you?
many
How
people
many
have backstabbed us? Are you gonna deliver
handwritten revenge?
Handwritten revenges? Personal. Chandra
Save
said
you.
this about my mom. You can't do that. You can't do that. You have to have an overarching revenge to every single issue that you've ever had, bro. You can't
Success.
go. Success is the only. You
Just
can't
be,
go
just
through.
be successful.
Yeah, but you can't go
Be
through.
everywhere. Be unmissable.
Yeah. Let them come to you.
Let the whites complain about seeing you.
Yes.
Too much.
Yeah. Let those
Everywhere.
guys say, yo, I see you're working hard. You're like,
Yeah.
yeah. But what are you doing?
I always say, people,
What are you doing? You fired me. Look at you now. Okay, I can't talk about that one.
Mama, it's coming!
Your revenge is coming. You bloody shit.
I felt that one.
Tell
I
them.
felt that one.
Yeah, tell them.
Bro, this nigga pushed me in the office, bro. He pushed with his stomach, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, I felt gravity. Ooh.
Have you ever seen two people who clearly don't look like they know how to fight,
Yeah.
try and fight,
Oh yeah.
and they expect you to stop them, and you just sit there like, no,
Carry on.
do it. I wanna see. And they keep just going.
Here's what I want to know. So what our consensus is on revenge, and you can jump in after Shanre. So what is our consensus on revenge? Do we let people get dealt with? Do we deal with it ourselves? And the reason why I ask is because I don't know if you guys have noticed, like even in storytelling, in a movie, the worse the villain is, the worse his punishment should be. Have you ever watched a movie, right, where you had the villain who did the worst, most heinous things to people, and then he didn't get like the death you expected?
They just shot him
And
in
then,
the head.
yeah, they just killed him too quickly or too abrupt. And then you're like, man, I wanted him to die worse. Right? So as a people.
Die worse, man.
Have you ever seen that, bro? You're like, I want him to die worse. Bro, after everything you did to people, then, then you just die from food poisoning. No, man. We must decapitate you.
Before we go to get
So
it off the chest.
that's exactly what I'm saying. Like, so we as an audience, we love seeing.
Okay, let's do a poll. What kind of revenge do you
Must you take revenge? Should we run a poll?
Yes.
Do you take
Yes.
revenge, or do you let
it go.
Let it go, heal, and then let the world deal with
And avenge you.
What's your personal?
Hey man, I'm a big person now, so the world must deal with you. I'm gonna focus on me.
And that's the grown-up thing to do, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm always the one who I suffer in silence. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's something about pain in silence and just
same.
coming out of the hole
Yeah.
and being like, I did that alone.
Yeah, me from now on, I call the police. No
Call
more,
them,
no
boy,
more
like,
codes. No
yeah.
more codes.
Tell
Even
them.
that guy, when he was fighting me, I was waiting for him to hit me once. I was going
And
to the
pause.
cops.
Come back sitting in the middle of the van.
Yeah.
There he is with a big stomach.
I call the cops, bro. I am tired of fighting people.
I
No.
can understand you.
Yeah, bro. For me, I really think people just, people make life too complicated, bro. Just wake up, go to work, come back, have a good dinner, and repeat,
bro.
Stop involving all these other things. Life will be simple. With that said,
Thank you, my dog.
do you guys want to get something off your chest?
Yes, let's get some stuff. off my chest.
Maestro, play that thingy, majiggy.
Get it off your chest, lay it to rest. Get it off your chest. We can help you the best. Get it off your chest. You don't have to guess. Here on PNC, we're on the quest to help you relieve that stress.
Get it off
your chest.
Yeah.
I'm an absolute fan of your show. Every time I forget that it's Wednesday, I always just remember I need to catch up on PNC. So the reason I'm sending a voice note today is to get something off my chest and ask for assistance from the podcast or the network in itself. So I completed my qualification at UCT this year, June, and I couldn't graduate in September because NSFAS hadn't paid off my fees. So I tried applying for funding from June until now, and there still isn't anything promising. And there's a deadline of 15 December to pay off fees if I do when I graduate in March. So part of me had thought, okay, let me just get a job. And maybe being on stage wouldn't mean that much to me. But then the more I think of it and the more I think of what this would mean to my mom, since I'll be her first child to graduate, I'm just like, okay, let me try. So I've resorted to creating a campaign on BackaBuddy, and I sent an email to the podcast network email address, and also tried to reach out to some of the podcasters. I messaged Titi and Pops on Instagram in hopes that maybe the message would get there. But I'm also trying to use the platform of getting off your chest to see if it's going to work out. And so I would really appreciate if you guys could promote or help me raise funds for my fees so that I'm also able to go on stage, because uni was horrible for many reasons, mostly being from an underrepresented background and not being financially stable to do a lot of things. So for me to go on stage and actually, celebrate my success would mean a lot, and I would like for you guys to assist me with achieving that. Thank you.
When this one. This one is. Please summarize it. Me, I got lost. To do what on stage?
Yeah, that's Bonga the Divine, the intertwined, the specimen of.
She wants to get her degree. The stage is where she's going to walk across in her gown to get her degree.
Oh, she can't because she doesn't have money.
Yeah, so she graduated. I didn't go to my graduation.
I didn't graduate.
What is graduation?
I didn't get there.
Is that when you see your name in the papers?
Did one time
I saw my name.
Metrica.
I tasted varsity for a hot minute. Then my father said, "It's enough, mommy. The job."
I was working on the day of my graduation, but I think we need to work this thing with the entire network in terms of our ability to be able to help.
Yes, but I'm gonna play devil's advocate here, and I might not be popular with other people, but I feel like we live in a culture of people who think that they can just beg on social media. So I don't entertain people who beg on social media. There's a lot of messages in our DMs, people saying, "Oh, I need this for that, I need this for that," and it's like you're becoming this digital. We have no relationship, we have no connection, we've never met, we've never spoken, I don't know your story. Immediately the first thing I see from you is, "I'm in this problem, I need this and this and this and this." That's not the way to approach someone. Back in the day, you had to state your case. Right? If you wanted to get your music heard back in the day, ask any of these artists today who are older. They used to go sit outside YFM with a tape or a CD of their mix and wait, bruh. They wait hours. They'd wait days. They'd keep coming until someone picked up their demo.
Yeah.
They're like, "Please listen to my demo." They did something, right? So now we have this culture of youngsters who think, let me just send a DM to this famous person or this person to whoever, and they can sort out my problems. Bruh, me personally, I was in varsity, right? But before I could go to varsity, I didn't have money for varsity. So you know what I did? On Saturday, it was my matric dance. On Monday, I started my first day at home, the Glen. I worked for 2 years in retail so I could raise money to go to varsity, right? There is always a way to make a plan, especially if you are a smart, young individual who's literally 6 months away from graduating, or 6 months in uni debt. There are so many people and organizations that you can approach to help you with this problem. You are within a different percentage of people. You shouldn't be the person that's just sending random DMs to people just because I want to graduate.
Because you at least you have the degree.
Yeah, guys, give me 100,000 rand because I
Literally.
want to be like other kids and walk across the stage. I need to sit and have a conversation with you and find out what have you done to try and raise this money. Back a buddy's easy, bruh. All you do is you register a page, you go, here's my cause. I come from a disadvantage. We all come from a disadvantage background. Even Matthew, and he's white. Do you understand?
And Matthew is still disadvantaged right now.
Right now.
He works with
Working for
us.
He works for us.
Working for us. Imagine life
Check
turning
out,
around. Now.
So for me, yes, we'll put it to the network and we'll share your backer buddy thing. But I think as a young person who's been given more tools than any other young people in this country, UCT, do you know what that is?
Yeah.
Is this UCT?
UCT. Utilize your people, your skill sets, what you've learned. Find a way to raise that money. Find a creative way of raising that money. Hold yourself to a higher standard. There are better ways of you raising this money than
And there are better
than
reasons to ask
social
for money.
media
I think outside of this, bro, like I couldn't afford to go to my graduation either.
None of us could,
right?
dog.
I couldn't afford, like I was working. And I remember I took a picture behind a till. Like behind my workstation. I took a picture there. And I was like, yeah, this is my graduation picture. I sent it to my mom. And my mom said she was proud of me for the fact that I was able to not even stress them when it came to that point. Because I knew that, bro, like they paid for all this stuff. And this was those times of like fees must fall and stuff like that. And my dad had to like go out of whatever bursaries I had.
Konje, you know the smell of tear gas.
Yeah. Bro, I closed the gate at Wits. You know that?
During the...
Yeah, I closed the gate. Then they put a tear gas. I was like, you know what?
Gotta
I have
go.
a lovely home with parents
Who love me.
who love me very
Why am I
much. Let me
struggling
just
like this?
go home. I'll struggle tomorrow.
We'll resume tomorrow.
Wise words.
So I think that was the thing. It's like I understand your plight, but I also feel like your request is based on a lot of just rewriting the story, but like image wise.
It's just a box to
Because
tick.
the story is written, you've graduated,
Literally.
you've done the work.
Yet, and who's to guarantee that once you walk that stage, you're going to get a job? It means nothing.
Yeah,
You're going to have to buy a cap, a gown, and you must pay for that paper that's in that
There's
frame.
still an outfit for the graduation.
Oh,
There's still
babes.
what for the
An
graduation.
after party.
There's a lot of things.
What if I don't have a job? What next? So now you're gonna get used to the idea
Of begging.
and that's why I don't like this idea of begging, because beggars on the street beg because they've realized they make more begging than they would if they had a small job where they could work themselves up. Beggars will tell you, I won't be a car guard because I make more begging. But that's a
Right,
story
next.
for another day. Let's move on.
Yes.
Hey, PNC crew.
Hey.
Farafizi, ladies first. Titi, Tabiso, Shanre, Pops, best comedian for the past 2 years and still the one ongoing. Okay, the story in a quick. There was this girl that I dated in 2018. Yeah, we clicked, had everything, we unlocked. Like, our goals were set up, t-shirt, like, with the couple woman, like Linda was Tanan, and she drove me crazy. And then Jiggy 2020, she ghosts me. Vatude, I don't know why. And then after that, in that go, like really listening to Beyonce, Hold Up, and Don't Love Me.
Hold up.
And go if I listen to it. And then since 2020, I've been holding peace jobs on Jolom and dating there and there, and she's been nowhere to be found now, truly. And then this year, finally, I get someone that I link with, I click with. Someone that's close compared to her, but this one is a bit different. But now you link up sharp, like good. But this one pops up just out of space when things are getting good. Out of space just pops up, and then she's like, "Yo, I'm here." And the worst thing is that Lomlo, she pops up the same time I'm video calling Nomduam, and then she video calls, and then when she talks to me, she's updated with all on what's going in my life right now. She's updated about my life, about the teams that I favor, international, local. Like, she's all up to date in life, yeah. And she wants us to go out, and then she wants us to have lunch, and she wants us to talk. But I don't think it's the right thing. But I still want to talk to her and if, like, say, what happened? Why did you ghost me? What did I do?
Oh.
But is it the right idea to go listen to her? But she gives me those deja vu feelings. But Ngoku, she's good and she's okay, and I'm gonna stick with her. But is it okay for me to go listen to this one and then talk with her? Will I get that closure? Like, say, sharp, because Ngoku, I can't give that much love that I wanted to before. Yeah.
Can I say something before?
Yeah.
Brother? It's giving Latoya lies. I've never bought an underwear in over a year.
These are grievances.
Yo, this is real.
My quick advice to you, my brother.
My person.
What?
Mara beyond our let's deal with the elephant.
Yeah.
You cried to Beyonce, my brother.
Yes, when you're going through stuff. But don't forget, Beyonce was going through stuff, so she made music
For everyone to go through.
for us to go through stuff.
After my clothes burned, I was listening to Adele.
You know what's
Reaching a fever pitch.
Set fire to the clothes.
Finally, I can see you crystal clear.
Go ahead.
That would have been an appropriate song.
Yo.
I said fire.
To
watch it burn.
to the brother.
Ivan.
Is it a lady?
We don't know.
To them,
You're
let's say
assuming.
them.
It's a brother. It's a brother. It's a
Let's say
brother.
them.
Yes, because he said international teams I favor. Guys, let's not
But
judge
girls can also be international favor teams.
Sounds like
to the cheese baby who sent us the voice
There we
note.
go. There we go.
To the cheese baby.
the cheese they.
Cheese babe.
She's they.
I want to say this to you. I understand the idea that this person ghosted you and it kind of left a void and you want to get closure on what happened. But the moment you go back to this person, they are not going to start off on this is what I did to you. They are going to try and continue from a new place of like, oh my God, you've done so well. You look good. They're going to try and erase all the bad things that they've done to you. And every time they keep calling you back, they're always going to have this hold over you, right? You're going to allow this person to keep getting away with what they did to you over and over again if you keep going back to this person. This person had a chance with you. They had a chance to make an impact in your life. They had a chance to be with you, and they left you, and they didn't even explain. They showed you who they were then. Believe them now. And now that you are finally finding your feet and you are happy and you found someone new who compliments you, who you like, now, as you said, Moloi is trying to come back into the picture. That's exactly what happens when life is going great. The devil can smell when things are going good in your life. And then Romela Satan.
Hola, Pastor K.
So,
Panzola for life.
You don't understand church yesterday.
You love me or you leave
Me, Allah. And church yesterday was all about the death of Jesus and forgiveness. But yeah, my brother, forgive this person for what they did to you, but let them go, bro. It's okay to be, oh, hey, good to hear from you, whatnot, but leave it there. They don't deserve, after what they did to you, they do not deserve you. Let them go. Continue onto your greener pastures, my brother.
Yes.
Hallelujah.
I say go hear what she has to say.
No.
Go hear what she has to say. You're not going to do anything. Go to the date. Go hear what she has to say. Ask
Bruh,
her questions
she can
for
send
closure.
a voice note. You see, like you send your voice note, cheese babe. They can send you a voice note.
Cheese babe.
Yeah. And in that voice note, ask them, hey man,
What's up?
What happened? Why did you do that to me, bruh?
Yeah.
Yeah, because now when you meet up, when you go and meet up, you're committing.
I've had friendships that have ended weirdly. And I for a long time, I think I had to prepare myself for, maybe it's okay to not know. Maybe it's really okay to not know because you didn't respect me enough to tell me anyway. So I'm going to now give you a chance to come and lie to me.
Again.
About whatever it is. Even if you're truthful and you are saying, you know what, Ish, I'm sorry, I hate you. Chami,
Yeah, because even after I get my closure, then what? Because the food we ordered hasn't even arrived.
Yeah.
Then you leave.
I'm telling you. You know, there's a saying, "Muthu mongwe lo mongwe o tseba ho ropa motho wa gae."
Yeah, wa mo tseba, you know how to twist and
So
turn
then
things.
she knows exactly what to say to make you
get
feel
him-
like you're
for the
saying
fact that he's
And that's
questioning.
why the cheese baby started with, and they're up to date with my soccer teams, and they know. That's how they started the
Yeah.
conversation.
Yeah.
Hey, Uboni Rashford Wensing, how have you been?
Yeah.
Hey, Rashford is playing. Ne?
Hey, Rashford missed a sit-up. Speaking of missing, yes, I miss
miss
you.
you.
I wanna know.
Oh,
What you
well,
want.
wait.
But here's a rule, just to close it off with this. Because this person already has a partner, here's my rule. Discuss this with your partner.
Yeah.
If you feel
Thank
you
you.
can't and you feel uncomfortable, then you shouldn't even be talking to the
Yeah.
other person.
Maturity.
Yeah.
We're so mature
I
on
agree.
today's app.
What
I
happens
love
when you
it.
chill out with
agree.
Mara, why it's about-
No more.
What do you mean? We have fun, bro.
Keep it like immature, guys.
Yeah, but we have fun, bro. We have fun.
Oh, okay. We've got a little something for the man who became the first ever person to give us an actual cheese baby.
Like a real
Born
one.
on a Wednesday, a few minutes
Yo.
while the app started.
Yo.
Tsitsi Turmeric,
That's
the
crazy.
barbaric.
You guys.
The network has put together this beautiful package for you just to say, welcome to fatherhood.
Yeah.
May this be the first of many.
Yeah. Imagine I run away now. With all these gifts, all these things, people have seen me. I have to stay.
It's too late. You have to make it work.
Well,
You
the kid
have
has
to
2
make it work.
episodes to.
They're gonna watch. Your son's friends are gonna play these clips for him at school.
Yeah.
Yes, your father. Yeah.
2 weeks before, he ran away. Revenge.
Discussing revenge.
So yo, bro, on behalf of the network, this is the network as a whole, podcast and chill network. Put together a beautiful baby hamper for you and your missus and my godson.
Oh.
Yes, we are both fathers.
Yeah.
I love this.
So if he runs,
Hey,
I have to stay.
you must take up.
Yeah, I
Fish,
know.
so you can't run.
Yeah.
Don't run.
Thank you so much, guys. You know when they say, yeah, I know,
You
please.
said that with concern.
Don't run.
So please don't run. The finances are
Don't
not
go
there.
now.
I just paid
so
the money
nice.
school fees this morning for next year. I'm not okay.
That's not what that's
Man,
for.
yeah. You know when they say it takes a community to raise a child, man, like I've felt the best amount of community around me ever since this whole fatherhood process, man. It's been such an overwhelming experience. I was on the cover of the Daily Sun, bro.
Hectic.
On the print,
with
bro.
that picture of yours where you look.
Yeah.
And Baba Puffy, he was puffed
Yeah.
and pongs.
Looking at his future, bro.
In the sky,
In the
bro.
sky.
So yeah,
Right.
man. So I'm really, really grateful, Kalabora, to every single person that supported us throughout this whole journey. And you guys, thank you so much. Thank you to the network. Yeah, and I will stay.
Well, that's it from us, cheese babies. Before we leave, let's find out what Tabiso di Rupitsanocha had to say about life in entertainment.
The real Gamoza.
Dumelang bagaetso ke nna Thabiso di Rupitsanocha aka Taps on entertainment. You are watching Real Gomoza and a moya wa South Africa. Ahoyo mo cause mo arena aircon mo SAPS. Rekala Real Gomoza ka Jay-Z, the rapper billionaire who previously was known to have 99 problems. It seems he has found his 100th one. This comes after he got dragged into a civil lawsuit where a woman alleges that she was sexually assaulted by Diddy Liana JZ, and this unnamed woman was 13 back then. Jigga has refused these claims in a statement and maintains her lawyer Tony Busby will never smell a single cent and will be exposed. Well, in case you are wondering what happened, just remember, Jay-Z released a statement.
Jay-Z forcefully denying claims in a new lawsuit that he and Sean Diddy Combs sexually assaulted a minor at a party 24 years ago. Jay-Z said it's just an attempt at blackmail, and he called it, quote, idiotic.
Tyler is at the center of a worldly debate yet again. The pretty girl from Joburg and the only successful female artist from South Africa who hasn't yet gained weight was at it with Americans, claiming her entire aesthetic is based on Beyonce's Dangerously in Love. This did not sit well Lima, South Africa. Coming to Tyler's defense, Barry Lebo Matosa is more of an inspiration to Tyler than Queen Bee. The inquest has been fiery of late since Tyler surpassed Beyonce with the streams.
Now, where do you see yourself? I see myself performing on huge stages like Beyonce level, like making production shows. I really want to be a performer. Beyonce is a huge inspiration, like when it comes to that. So I want to be able to do that.
Also bagging Entertainer of the Year at the GQ Men of the Year Awards. Latseba Bari Watintu Mfazi, Watintindota. Yes, to top it all off, the singer survived an alleged murder attempt whilst on stage in Cape Town. Make me lose my breath, make me water.
We want water! 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 We want water!
The roast of Pearl Thusi premiered this past weekend, and the country found yet another reason to celebrate Yena Aus Pearl Thusi with a spicy roast. And these are our highlights from the roast that was.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, abutwala venda. I mean, sorry, the only reason there's no space. Hey, people, sorry. It's touching these people's shoulders. The foreskin is just We asked you. We are starting the show, Venda Konda. We are happy.
Sorry, I don't know what happened there. Let's try this again. Here is some of the footage from the roast that was.
And the one together,
It's not gay to enjoy it. Alright guys, Askis, I don't know what's happening there. I apologize in advance. This time we have found the right footage. Here's the footage from the roast that was.
Dangerous because Lasizo is here without bodyguards. And we all know what Lasizo said at the last roast. And we all know who's here tonight. This is dangerous business. You know, this is how Tupac died. He went to the casino and there were people who didn't like him. Next thing you know, And the last thing we need tonight is a gay drive-by.
We've spoken about me falling down and losing all my money. We've spoken about the feasting. Mama. You are very young. So I can still abort you.
Wena uboleke i-career yonke yaka DJ Zitho.
In other news, ladies and gentlemen, comedian rockstar Mpopops Mudikwane has started a church. Rumors are circulating the hammer that the comedian plans to start or has started a church after pics of him surfaced preaching this past week. It seems Laughter with Christ might be launching sometime soon. In comedy news, ladies and gentlemen, Artistry and Biscope will have their last shows this coming weekend. Biscope Sundays and Artistry Sundays will be closing the doors for the rest of the year until next year. Make sure you come and watch the last shows. After both shows, a big after party will be held at Artistry. So if you find yourself at Biscope, that ticket allows you into Artistry as well afterwards for the after party. We've got amazing DJs, amazing comedians. Tlabele Party, Tlabere Jaiva. If you want to see Joyce Wahadi Cheleteng Ashapa Vosho, make sure you come to the Artistry Sundays finale show. Nali bizolaga get Tabiso di Rupitsa Nocha. Back to you in the studio, PNC. Nilaleni ngoqola.
Hey, Tubbs.
There's a lot of entertainment.
Tubbs is actually on point.
He really is.
Bruh,
I'm not gonna lie,
I've been working.
Tubbs more than Verkiker now. Fellow must grow the SABS.
I think
No, definitely. Well, that's it from us, Cheese Babies. Anything anyone would like to announce? Are we good?
The
Are we
last
nice?
shows? Is this the last
But
shows?
Tubbs just said.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but yeah. So that's the last. The last shows are this coming weekend.
Yeah.
So the last Biscope show and the last Artistry show, and then everyone that's at Biscope, come to Artistry after the Biscope show. There's a big party happening at Artistry.
Yes.
And then just with regards to what happened at Artistry this past weekend, we have put out a press release. But I'd also like to apologize to everyone. There was a complete mess up with the event planning at Artistry. There was DJ Fresh and this big party that was happening, and what ended up happening is a lot of people stayed for that, and then only afterwards came to comedy at like past 8 or 9.
Damn,
and by then,
disrespect.
bro, we were there from 7, and there was no one in the theater. And then at about 7:30, when we went in again, there were 6 people there, and then we told those 6 people, look, we can refund you, or you can come to next week's show. And then later on, we started getting messages that, like at 8:30,
Yeah, I got
people are sitting
messages
waiting
for you guys. Yeah.
And we're like, no, guys, because of what happened with the scheduling, because the theater was not set up and whatever. But so I'm saying all of this to say this. There was a big confusion. To everyone that bought tickets last week, you can transfer them to this week's show. It's a big, huge closing show with a big after party afterwards. If you'd like, we can refund you as well for the tickets that you purchased if you're not going to make it. So yeah. But yeah, last big show. Apologies for that.
We'll send you emails.
We'll send everyone emails. And
Come through to Artistry Sundays, Bioscope Sundays. This one is going to be a big one. So it's about 150 tickets all in all. 160 tickets all in all. Plus minus. So those are the number of seats that are available between the two venues. Do get your tickets early. Tickets are at www.peopleneedcomedy.com.
It's the last one.
That's for Artistry, and then for the Bioscope thing, it's on the Bioscope page. So yeah, guys.
Let's
make it
a mess.
A big one.
Me and Tabiso will be there together.
It's gonna be a mess. It's gonna be a
You
mess.
need to stop saying stuff like that because people are gonna believe it.
All right, cheese babies. On that note,
your head is cutting, my brother. Yeah.
On that note, just like Farida's middle finger, we are out.
I thought you were going to say just like Farida's middle finger, we have to chop it right there.
Now, Titi, cut it out.